I just put up my new website, which is called biomedacademy.com. And the primary purpose of this site is to describe all the troubles we're facing because of persistent organic pollutants. These are nasty, long-lived environmental contaminants such as dioxin, PCBs, and other chemicals that last in the environment for 15 to 20 years, even longer. They're doing an untold amount of damage. I'm going to start off right now with one of the simplest ones. Now, no one has been more adamant about the notion in weight control that calories are the determining factor. I have fought that for a long, long time, made that argument, and unfortunately now I've got to change my tune because the evidence has come out so strong about the damaging effect of persistent organic pollutants and that they may be the primary factor in the weight control and obesity epidemic that we're suffering from right now. So that's a very important consideration, that these things exist. And they're called obesogens. These toxins, when they're related to the weight control issue, are called obesogens. So we're all still worried about our diet and exercise, and more people are becoming convinced daily through media, presentations, public service announcements, university proclamations that diet and exercise are the primary determining factor. Many companies are putting the calorie content of the foods up on their website so people can deal with the calorie content of foods. Now, another thing that makes that even more complicated is the body does not monitor the calories that you put in your mouth. It's very important to understand that. The body does not monitor the calories that you put in your mouth. So if you're eating a piece of food with a calorie count is 100, and you put that in your mouth and you're assuming you're going to count that 100 calories. That's not what happens. The body monitors what happens to the food once it's been eaten. And it has two choices and two choices only. It can be burned for energy or it can be stored. Now, as many people know, I am a proponent of the low carbohydrate diet. None of that has changed with the revelation about the persistent organic pollutants, which are called POPs for short. That's how I'll refer to them. And they are causing, as I've said, untold damage. It would be very, very difficult for anybody to embark upon a weight loss program when they have these things in their body. And you do. We all do. You have residues of at least 500 different organic pollutants in your body. And they're damaging the heck out of you. Major, major issue. Nobody knows anything about these. Physicians don't know. Public doesn't know. Our scientists don't know. Just a very small number of people understand what these things are, where they are, and what we can do about them. Now, fortunately, I can do something about them. I'm rare that way because I have an effective therapeutic to help cleanse the body of these pollutants. It's a process called homotoxicology, and I use homeopathic remedies to do that. So unless you're out there on the limb like I am, you're not going to know anything about this stuff. So we'll talk more about all these things in detail later on.